everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I'm getting closer every week to that 30,000 subscribers, and when I do, I'm going to do that giveaway, so please subscribe. So every Christmas holiday, I always do a mailbox for the past, I think, 3 years. I think this is the 3rd year I've done them. And I will link some of those in the video here. They're different styles. And so this year I'm doing this one right here, and it is a treat holder. So all of the ones that I've done, I did a mini one, and then I made a larger one of the mini. And I may have another one out there from another year. I can't remember, but I've done so many. I just can't remember how many what it was. But I did make this so this hangs on a tree because I thought it'd be super cute, like as a little ornament. You don't have to do that, but I thought it was really cute to put it as a hanger. And so it's really easy to do, actually. It took a little thought on this one because it is a little bit different. It's the old type style mailbox, and I really like that old style, so this is what I created with this one. So it may be a little bit longer because we do have to do some cut and emboss work, and we are embossing with our white emboss, and then, you know, stamping, and yeah, I'll have to bring the cut and emboss up a couple times. But this is it, and it opens like this. And I did put 3 of the little mini Velcro dots on here, but you can, if you have the bigger ones, on this one you can use the larger one, and you can probably do with one large one in the center. But because these sides are cut and there's no flaps or anything on the sides, it does help to have enough on here so it comes down where it's closed enough so your goodies won't fall out. But I mean, they're not going to fall out even with a little gap there. But I did put Lynn truffles in here, and I put 4 in there, so you can fit quite a bit of candy. You can see you could probably fit maybe 4 more in there, so it fits a good amount of treats. So this does have the little flap on the inside here, and that's how you get into your little mailbox. Isn't it cute? So this is really fun, and I really, when I got this stamp set, I really thought of it because of this little saying right here, because it says express delivery made in the North Pole, reindeer air freight, and then the bottom says express delivery. But it also has another sentiment on here you can use if you like, and that is the special delivery. And I thought about using that, but I did one, I think the past one I did had like special delivery or North Pole delivery or something on there, which I still have that stamp set, and you can use that. It is actually a returning one that Stampin' Up came back with, and it's in the annual catalog. And I thought I put it out here. Yes, I did. So it is this one here, but the perfectly plaid with the little, you've seen me use this a lot this year. I'm still using it because it's one of my favorite stamp sets. So I did use this North Pole delivery, but if you have this one, use that. I mean, use this North Pole delivery. It's really cute. You can use the special delivery on this. This is in our new holiday catalog, this Wishes and Wonders. So that's the stamp set I used for this one. And then I also took this banner gear, and I'm using the little holly and the berries on here, and I'm using the Christmas wishes from this one, but you can use again whatever sentiments you have. And then on this one I'm just using this little decoration because I thought it'd be really cute at the side, and I'm using it actually upside down, and then where I punched the hole was where the heart is. So there's a lot of things you can do to make it your own, but I really love how it turned out. It's really cute. And then I am also using the Tasteful Labels dies. So the one that I'm using out of there is this, but you can use a scalloped circle as well. If you have the layering circles, use that. And then I'm using our envelope dies, which I love these, and if you haven't seen our ornamental envelope bundle, you need to go look at it twice because it doesn't look like anything that you would really want or use except for the liners for envelopes, but this bundle is really amazing. I love it. So we are using for this top part here, we're using this is the smallest envelope liner, and it's got a little curve on it, so that's why I'm using that. And then I'm also using the Playful Alphabet, which actually this is for the mail on the top here, and this is my favorite, I think, alphabet that I've ever gotten. And look at this. It's really, really a great one, and I love the font. That is a simple, basic font, so it worked perfect for the little mail on the top. All right, so this is what we're doing, and this is Cherry Cobbler. Today I'm going to do it in Real Red because I just wanted to show you can do it in just about any color for Christmas. Even I think like shaded spruce or maybe garden green would be really cute. Just make a bunch of different ones. These are so cute. I really, really like how it turned out. So I hope you enjoy this. So let's get started. All right, so for this, you are going to need a piece of Real Red that's 9.5 by 8 1/4. When you cut off the piece of this A4, it's going to be 1.5 inches off the end, so you just need to cut that at 1.5 by 3.5. And this is for that inside flap that's going to Velcro onto your box. Then you also need a piece of for the back of it, and this is 6 1/4 by 3.5. This is what we're going to cut our little envelope edge off of. And then you need a piece to stamp, and then you need for your sentiment a piece that's 1/2 by 3. And just some scrap for stamping your little holly and berries. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and just score this box part, and then we will have to do some embossing. So let's just go ahead and score this first. So on the 9.5 inch side, you're going to score at 1/2, at 4, 5, and 8.5. And then you're going to turn it, and on the 8 1/4 inch side, you're going to do it at 2 1/4 and 7 1/4. All right, so that is it for our box. And then this piece that is 3.5 by 1.5, you're going to score it on the 1.5 inch side at 1/2 inch. So this is that part will Velcro and adhere to the other part, top part of our box. All right, so I think that is all of our scoring. So what I think I'm going to do first is I think I'm going to cut this for our top part so we can emboss that. And I'm also going to, well, we're going to have to bring it up a couple times because I don't want to get ahead of myself. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring the cut and emboss here, and I'm going to show you how I cut that little envelope part. It's really simple. So we're going to just take that. You can actually use any of the sizes, and I just put it right up to the edge there, and then we're just going to run it through. You want it up to the edge and try to make the ends even. All right, so let's see if I can hold it down there, and let's get this through. So you only have to do the top, and it cuts really good. So see the little scalloped edge there? It's really cute. And these are really for envelope liners, which are so pretty, especially in a Christmas envelope. You always want to line the inside. It's so cute. All right, so let's just scoot this out of the way, and let's do our embossing, and then I'll have to bring it back to cut our little circle out on here and cut out our little alphabet. So you do need scrap white as well. So let me grab my embossing buddy, and we're going to use this on here. This keeps away the static when you're embossing. And then we are going to use our Versamark. We are going to stamp our North Pole reindeer air freight on here. Express delivery, so cute. I'll stamp that in the middle. And then we're also, on the top of this, we're going to stamp our little swirly, just because it's so cute. You don't even have to put anything on this part, but it is really cute. It really dresses it up. All right, so I'm going to grab my white embossing powder. And we are going to, it's easier for me to just dip this in here. And there's our little decoration there. And our little sentiment that we're going to put on the front is right there. And I'm going to grab my heat tool right here, and I put it on the highest setting on this. It has 2 settings on our Stampin' Up! Ones, and then we'll emboss. Okay, so we got our pieces embossed there. Isn't that cute? I never get tired of embossing like that. I just love watching it melt. All right, so let's go ahead again and bring back this cut and emboss. And we are going to use our little circle here. We're going to do that. And then I am also going to grab some Whisper White. And I'm actually using scrap for this because it works perfectly for just these little letters. And that's for our little mail. And we'll run these through. Oops, that one moved. I need to fix that because I don't want a line on it. There we go. Okay. And really that's it for our embossing. These come out really nice out of these dies. It works so good. And then we have our little North Pole there. And I'm going to put these dies back because I don't want to lose any of these letters. And normally I just grab them off of here with my little piercer here. I'll just set these off to the side. They like to stick to this. All right. Now what we're going to do is we are going to put this together. So we're going to sharpen this score mark here, and everything that I'm doing here, I'm using tear-in tape this time because I want everything to be really strong on this. So what we're going to do first, this is our glue tab right here, so I am going to cut up here, and we are going to cut down. And then we are going to cut, let's see, let me see if I got this the right way. Yeah, we're going to cut down this other, because I like the closure to go towards the back. I'll show you that in just a second. You're going to cut all these 4 right here off. I don't want it to be going towards the front, so I want to make sure I cut this right. And then we are going to cut this one off here at the bottom. And then cut up each one of these. This is our bottom flaps. And I'm going to cut those in. Just like that. So it's going to look like that. Now what we have to do here is you need to grab a pencil and your ruler, and you are going to actually mark, and I'm only marking where the score mark is because you just need to know where to cut to make these even. And you want to make sure, I'm marking it at the 1 inch mark on both sides here, because we need to hand cut this. And I'm going to use my little snips for this. And what we're going to do is this is the corner that's a little bit difficult, but make sure you go from this corner to that mark, that 1 inch mark, cut it at an angle like that. And then you're going to do the same from this corner to that 1 inch mark. So can you see what I did there? So it's going to look like that. I'm going to bring in my little cutting tool again, my trimmer here, and then you are going to just line this edge with the 1 inch mark here, and then you can cut the center part. So just cut that center just like that, and you may need to just hand cut this little piece if it doesn't go all the way to from one end. I just like to cut it with the trimmer so it's really straight, but you can do it by hand if you want. So that is the most difficult part of this whole thing. So it's going to look like that. Now you want to use your classic label punch, and you're going to use it on this little flap here, and you're going to push it in all the way as far as it'll go. And then you're going to just center that, make sure it looks about the same on both sides, and then punch. So that's your little mail slot that you're going to use. All right, now let's sharpen all these score marks. All right, so now I am going to take tear and tape, and we're going to put it along this side right here. That's why I said this may be a little bit longer video, because I'm using tear and tape for all of this because I want this box to stay. I'm probably going to be giving these to my grandkids. All right. So now we're going to line this up. And when you line it up, I left this one straight so that I know where the edge is at the bottom here, because I want to line that up. And then you want to make sure, and this is lined up right up to there. If you can see any of your thing here, just take your little snips and cut that off. Just like that, so it's at an angle here. Let me get that. There you go. And that's what it's going to look like. So now I'm going to also put tear and tape on this one so it folds, the front folds back. So that's what I meant about this piece, because I like it to fold towards the back and not towards the front. That's why I wanted to make sure I cut that right when I was cutting that part. So we are going to fold that in, and then there's our basic box. So what I'm going to do now is we are going to line this up, and it's going to go almost right to that edge there. We're going to put tear and tape on here on the little 1/2 inch piece. And I'm gonna check it first to make sure I have it in the right place. So just set that down like that, and then you want to make sure that comes down like that. And these edges, they may be open a hair depending on how you cut it, if you cut it exactly right, but it's okay. It's not gonna, nothing's gonna show or anything. I'm gonna remove this. I'm going to do the same thing, line it up right to that edge there, and then you're just going to place this down, make sure it's even on both sides. And I don't push it all the way down like you just saw, because I want to make sure it's in the right position. I want to make sure my sides are even, and then I'll just press that really good. Now we're going to put on our little Velcro dots. You can use magnet for this too. In fact, let me grab a magnet to give you another option. Okay, so I do need to order more. I'm really getting low on these. But let's try the magnet because these magnets are pretty darn strong. These are the basic gray magnets. You have to get them off of Amazon. That's the only place I've seen them. They are small, the small magnets, and there comes 20 in a pack. So I am going to take the backing because they are self-adhesive. Sometimes I add extra adhesive to them. And then we're going to take the other backing off. We'll place it on there. And then I actually will stick my bone folder in here to kind of press that in place. It's a little bit harder to do the magnet. And then we'll just open it and then press this. The Velcro, it goes really, really easy. So now I got a little overhang right here. I'm going to just trim that. I don't like anything overhanging. I'm really particular about that. And the magnet works really, really good, y'all. So if you have the magnets, oh my goodness, it really works really good. I didn't do the magnet first, and I used 3 Velcro on my last one, but the magnet works really good. All right, so we are going to use some wet glue. I'm going to actually try to grab my tweezers here so we don't get it all over my hands. And we're going to use the wet glue. And I'm going to put the M on first. And then I'll put the L on. The last one I didn't, I'm trying to get it even. I'll do the L so that it's evenly spaced on both sides. This one is so well worth, I don't know, if you like mailboxes, I guess, like I do. I just love the old mailboxes, and I thought it made such a cute little treat box. And then we'll do the A. And then I can space these a little bit better if you do like the L and then, you know, the 2 end ones and then these. And then just try to line them up, and we'll do our last one. And then we'll do this one. Yep. Okay, so there we go. We got our mail on there. Isn't it cute? And then we're going to take our piece that we cut and embossed here. I'm going to add wet glue to the back of this. Now, if you just want to put this up at the top, but I like it to be cohesive and like you don't see, like it's all one piece. And that's why I did it this way. So there's the top. Look how cute it is. I really like this. I don't know. I'm probably overreacting. I love little mailboxes. Is it strange or what? But I'm going to go ahead and pop these up. I'm going to use the ends here. Well, I have 2 left here. I'll use those. And the embossing really makes it look so cute. So this one's going to go in the center here. I am going to punch a hole using my little hole punch here. I'm going to punch it right where that heart is. But you don't have to. Like I said, you can just do it. You don't have to make it a hanger. But I thought the ribbon on it was super cute. And then we are going to stamp our sentiment. Here is my sentiment piece. We're going to stamp the Christmas wishes with the cherry cobbler. And then we're going to stamp, I'm going to grab that other piece of scrap, and we're going to stamp the little holly. And I just re-inked this, so I hope it's not too wet. So I'm going to do the Christmas wishes here. It really needed to be re-inked, but yeah, see that? Look how it comes when it's newly re-inked. I don't like when it's too gooey. I probably put too much on there. All right, so we're going to use the shaded spruce for the holly. And we are fussy cutting this, but I will speed through all the fussy cutting because I know you don't want to watch me fussy cut these little itty bitty things. And then I think while I'm on camera there, I may just, let's see if I could find another piece of scrap. And I'm going to redo my Christmas wishes because it's too dark. I'll just do it on the end here. See if this one comes out a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. All right. So I will fussy cut these and we will be right back. Okay everyone, I've got my Christmas wishes stamped and I got these little pieces cut. So we are going to adhere this. These little pieces are actually super easy to cut out. So I am going to, I think I'm going to pop this little berries up. I'm going to put the holly down and I think I'm going to use one of the little tiny dimensionals because I didn't on the last one. Let's put our holly down first. I love the little pop of green that this puts on here. And then we're going to just put a little, you know what, this may even be too big for that. No, it fit perfect. I thought it might be cute popped up. But you can just, the other one I just put on, glued it on flat. All right, so that is it, everyone. Let's put the ribbon on because I'm going to use this. So I want to put the ribbon on here. And we'll just cut it. And I just tied a little like knot that is like a little bow in the top. Just like that. And then there it is. Y'all, this magnet is working fabulous. So here's both the cherry cobbler and the real red. So you can do it whatever colors you like. I think I'm going to do one in shaded spruce too. But I thought they turned out really cute. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at stampingwiththemore.com. I didn't put my new hostess code on here, but you can check my blog out for the hostess code. I hope you all have a blessed one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great one, everyone. Bye.